They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So USF's offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who offense in a split backfield. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's got it on the right. Oh, what a move to get room. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake. And the
deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 50. They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Syracuse right back at it.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Up-tempo for the offense. They'll give it to him again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. After run, now throw. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Randall. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Number 23. The catch is scored.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move, and still couldn't get loose. They'll run play action. He's got it on the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
They go to the ground.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense breaks the huddle, it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Cook. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Bulls are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Randall. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They just keep firing. Looking down the middle. It's complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Cook. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Syracuse right back at it.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air, it's Randall. Finds his tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looks as if he's going to run it. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Back to throw, it's Cook. He's open on the right. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The sure hands, it's Cantrell. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The give to the single back. Jukes his way for more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle. It's Dobbs. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Randall. There's the pressure. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Orange will have to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Fires deep on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
4 wideouts set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Randall. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 40. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Back to pass, it's Randall. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Dobbs. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Syracuse right back at it.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Back to throw, it's Randall. Sets up the screen. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the two-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll give it to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Cook. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. On the run, it's Duarte. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Syracuse right back at it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Had to throw it before he wanted. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from... There he goes! Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. A first down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They give it to him again. Hard running there. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dobbs. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Looking downfield, it's Randall. Pulls it in. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. And you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments. And they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. All tied up here in the fourth quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 21 over Louisville. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air, it's Cook. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a night.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking for a man, it's Randall. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously, his team takes the lead.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle. It's Cantrell. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
On the run, it's Duarte. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Randall. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they go back on top. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Cook. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Second down coming up.
The give on the inside. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Calls his own number. able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air, it's Cook. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Avery. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Randall. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Dobbs. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.